Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday, the 15th of January. I have just been triggered into a long position, and today we are on the DAX. So it is a different market to normal. I usually post trades on the FTSE, but this year I have started to watch the DAX. I'm actually considering doing it a lot more frequently from next week on. I'm considering sort of setting up my zones every day and showing it to the subscribers every day so that they can watch the market also, because I'm noticing that it reacts very similarly to the FTSE 100 and it has some very nice price action movements. So as always with the live trade, what I'm going to do is talk you through the analysis behind the trade, the reason why I am long on this market, where I'm long on this market. And then as the trade develops, I'll sort of talk you through any trade management. If I'm looking to come out of the trade, if I'm looking to take profits early, I'll try and explain to you the reasons behind doing what it is that I'm doing. So hopefully you can follow along and you can maybe pick up some tips. Okay, so very strong move up on the DAX. Now I want to be a little bit careful because we're coming up to 8 AM when the London market opens, the UK market's open, it's going to get spiky. So I don't really want to jump off of this screen until after 8 AM, but very strong move up. What I was looking at was this 10,925 zone right here as a fairly strong level of resistance. Now, if we got up above that zone, what I was then looking at as well, it's potentially opening up a move toward 10,975 to 10,980. Now, for this trade, I'm looking for around about 14 points if we can see it. If we see a nice strong spike up to 14 points, I'll just come out of this and take the profits. But I want to be a little bit careful at the previous high. I want to be a little bit careful at both of those daily support and resistance levels, because potentially we will see some sort of resistance coming into the markets. But with this trade, hoping for the spike up. First resistance, potentially second resistance, definitely third resistance up here if we can see the spike up. Why? Yeah, so basically just sitting up above this zone. If we can get just up above this zone, I will look to lock in profits. And then what I'll do is, when the trade completes, I will then go on to the daily time frame. I'll kind of talk you through the reasons behind this zone and why I'm watching it. But essentially, very strong move up. We broke up above. We pulled back right here. And if we get rid of this one now, we then retested at the previous structure here and here. So potentially looking at uptrending movements, higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, retesting structure, good area for the potential bounce. Okay, so not a lot else to go over for this trade at present. So what I'm going to do is, where are we at? We're just coming up for the open. So what I'm actually going to do is I'll let the video run and then I can speed it up if I need to speed it up. Just so you guys can see when we get to 8 AM, it's going to get a little bit spiky. So potentially we'll see the market coming down quick toward the stop or coming up quick into the target area. Okay, so we are now at the 8 AM open. We can see the market is getting a little bit spiky. Looking for hopefully that strong bullish move up. If we can see it, I will just lock in the profits. So we're finding a little bit of resistance at this spike down right here. We've already tested it at 755. I'm not looking at it as overly significant. I am expecting the market to come up, chop around a little bit, but hopefully break through it. But what I don't want to see is the ATM rejecting off of this and then closing back down underneath it. Okay, so we're now up toward the profit target level. Okay, so I've locked in profits around about 410 to 420 pounds. So the reason for that being, up to the previous highs, got a daily support and resistance level, and it's within the target zone. So more than happy to lock in those profits. And of course, there goes the market with another strong spike. But yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so On the daily time frame, why was I looking for that potential movement? Markets came down. We've put in a test here, potentially a little bit of a double bottom. Now, on top of that, the DAX has actually broken out of some relatively strong downtrending movements. So we've tested, we've came back up, we've broken up above, we've came back, we've tested, and we've pressed higher. Now, as we pressed higher, we came back up to retest previous highs. We created this ledge right here with these 3 candles. So as we started to break up above this morning and come back to retest, I'm looking that potentially the DAX is heading back up toward these previous lows, which would continue on with the downtrending movements, lower lows, lower highs. However, with the break of the trend line, with the way we set up the double bottom, for me it was giving lots of evidence that potentially we were going to see that bullish spike. So really good trade. It is 2 minutes past 8, finished for the day. I've actually had a really quiet start to the year. It's been a little bit frustrating, but sometimes when you're trading, that's what happens. Sometimes you just have to wait, sit on your hands, be a little bit frustrated, and then you'll have periods where every day, you know, you're going through the motions of just trade after trade after trade. But yeah, really good. That is my first ever trade on the DAX. So it worked out very well. And as I've mentioned, I am very likely going to start looking at this market more often for potentially what I consider the high probability setups when I see them. Okay, so as always, guys, I hope that was helpful. I hope you're all having a great trading week and a good start to 2019. I'm James Orr, and thank you.